Hello Aquarius and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for February 2019. Alrighty guys, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all of my Aquarians who are celebrating birthdays this month. I'm going to be using my Aquarian Tarot at least for the first half of this reading for you guys. I'm also going to start the video off by doing an astrological and energy overview for the month. So if you don't want to listen to all that information, you don't have to, and you can skip ahead to the reading, but it does have a lot of important information, okay? So this month the focus is going to be on our challenge, the challenge of achieving balance and harmony between our expansive aspirations and our practical limitations. And on February 4th, we're going to have a very rational, humanitarian, freedom-seeking, and independent Aquarius new moon, where we may just be able to to strike that balance prosperously. And it's a lot to do with the sextiles that are happening with the new moon. We have Mercury sextiling Jupiter, and it's going to bring up a lot of focus on thinking and communications and our opportunities for spiritual and material growth. We can clearly visualize our preferred path to our dreams, to our desired outcome here, and it can bring a lot of success and contentment through that, or at least a feeling of that. We're going to have Saturn sextiling Neptune, which is going to bring a lot of material gain from our spiritual pursuits. We're going to have that spiritual wisdom coming in that's going to allow us to cultivate patience and self-discipline so that we may sacrifice our short-term gratifications for long-term successes. We can really make our dreams come true with new approaches here, and that includes especially hard work. However, we really must take some decisive action this month because the tension and frustration may build to a bursting point if our existing infrastructures aren't adapting to integrate a more encompassing vision here, okay? The tension is really heightened by the knowingly unpredictable Uranus in the last degree of Aries, and it will be perfecting its conjunction with Mars over the first couple weeks. And when that conjunction is perfected between the 11th and the 13th, we can really expect a lot of surprising news to come in. We may really even step into places we've never gone before. We may become really courageous and brave and take some really big leaps. However, we're going to need to be wary of, I never know if I'm saying it right, allowing it to provoke a lot of selfish hostility and headstrong attitudes here because it can cause some incidents and disruptions. After the 14th, we can actively, active practicality is going to need to overcome any of that self-importance, that headstrong self-importance there. And that's because we do have Mars moving into Taurus on the 14th, and that Virgo full moon on the 19th there. It's going to be really bringing up a lot of long-term sustainable survival energy. That's going to be the focus with that supermoon. It's actually a supermoon on February 19th, and it will be the closest supermoon, the largest one of the year. It will be the closest to Earth, so it's going to see its largest and its fullest. It's going to bring up, this Virgo full moon is going to bring up a lot of long-term sustainable survival energy again. That's really going to be the root energy of it is, we're going to be focusing on safety and our needs for it. And it's going to come together with our order and clarity. Even in our emotions, we're going to want to have that. We're going to have this desire to organize, especially our chaotic emotions from within. If we have anything that doesn't feel right, that feels all over the place, we're going to sit down, analyze it, deal with it, put it in a box there so that we understand it and can move forward. We're going to be organizing. It's going to feel very we're going to feel very clean, I feel like, after this Virgo full moon. Again, we're going to really need to be tolerant and accepting of our imperfections in life and trust that life and the universe here, the cosmos here have our back, and we need to let it run on its own terms and on its own time. Because, again, Virgo can bring up that harsh energy of criticizing ourselves, wanting things to be a certain way. When they're not, we get angry and internalize it. So you need to be careful of that and also give yourself a little bit of a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. We're going to be focusing on what makes us feel, again, safe materially. What do we need for the long term, and how can we achieve that? We're going to also really need to resist the allure of any tempting promises that take us or, that distract us from our realities. So, again, try not to distract yourself. All right, so anyways, let's get right into your reading. Let's pull one card for your general energy, Aquarius. Aquarius. What is coming in this month for Aquarius? What is their general energy for the month of February 2019? General energy for my Aquarians Remember, this reading won't resonate with every single one of you. Okay, guys. When we get the Page of Rods, wonderful. So we're starting something new this month. We have this new young energy. It feels like we're just stepping out into this adventure type of energy here. We don't know where it's taking us. We don't know where it's going. It could also, again, be that we're getting a lot of new offers this month. However, I see this mostly as, you know, you guys might be having a new idea or new creative pursuit, and you might be starting something, and, you know, in the beginning stages of following it. Following this passion, of following this new job, this new career, this new idea, or, you know, even just a life ideal here, just feeling really good, feeling like there's a new beginning, treating things in it with a new sense of joy and reverence here. It's really, really lovely. So there's really like this young, you know, this young-hearted sense of newness and adventure to this month for you guys, and I love it. That's a really wonderful energy for your birthday month here. All right, Aquarius. What is coming in for my Aquarians this month? What is coming in for my Aquarians this month? What's coming in for my Aquarians this month? We get the Seven of Cups. A lot of options. Some confusion, fantasy. What else is coming in this month? February of 2019 for my Aquarians. King of Cups. I want to pull this one, Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. I'm not surprised. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune in a lot of people's comes up in a lot of people's birthday months, or, you know, whatever sign I'm reading for, if it's that month for them. I always feel like the Wheel of Fortune of the world comes in because, again, we're closing out a cycle and timing is bringing in a new one. It's your year. Let's see what else is coming in. My Aquarians. This month, Hanged Man. Coming in for my Aquarians. We get the Fool. Alright, so this is a lot of wonderful energy here. I really, really like it. I do want to pull a clarifier for this area right here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, the Fool, because we do have a lot of major arcanas in this month for you guys. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for my Aquarians. This is saying is coming in for my Aquarians this month. Out for my Aquarians, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman. Clarify what's bringing in this month. My Aquarians, underneath the energy. Just bringing this up here. Six of Rods, beautiful, and the Fool. My Aquarians, wow, Nine of Cups, beautiful reading, guys, amazing reading, loving it. Beautiful month for you. So the Seven of Cups here and the King of Cups, there might be some type of emotional confusion here, and we might be kind of taking charge of it, honestly, through that beginning of the month with that new moon. It feels like we're taking charge in something. It's something that we were confused about. If we felt like there were too many options or we weren't sure which path to go on, it does feel like we are making a choice here. There's a decisive action. Considering the Wheel of Fortune here is bringing that up. And I feel like the King of Cups here is, you know, he's solidly grabbing a cup here. These two seem very related to me in that, you know, there's 7 options here, and then you grab one. Even though that's a water sign, it feels like we're finding some type of emotional clarity this month. We're understanding something. We're, again, achieving harmony between our, you know, our fantasy world and our reality. And, you know, reality comes in, or, you know, the timing is, you know, this is your time of the year. This is your birthday. This is like your beginning and end of the year here. You know, we're closing out one cycle to end a new year cycle. And if we've had emotional confusion or we've been unsure of where to go for a while, it feels like, you know, timing is like, all right, Aquarius, here's your clarity. This is your month. You know, you are the fixed air sign. Here's some clarity. I know you've been asking for it for a while, is how it kind of feels here. Is that at just the right time you understand something. It might have to do with an earth sign, or again, it might have to do with money and abundance here. And feeling, again, secure with that Taurus, Mars going into Taurus, and that, again, that Virgo full moon on the 19th. It feels like we're, again, shifting our focus from internal security and internal knowledge of our feelings and, you know, pushing forward on that to pushing forward in security aspects. What makes us feel secure? How can we, achieve more of that? How can we gain more money? How can we feel better? Again, the Queen of Pentacles is very secure. She's very open-hearted, loving. She is, the lower version of, the lower echo of the Empress energy. So what are we manifesting? What are we creating? She's also very generous, perceptive energy here. Very devoted, and very, again, focused on security. Security, what makes her comfortable, what makes her feel good, and how can she achieve that more and then give that to the people that she loves, or create the life that makes her feel most secure and happy. So again, that kind of energy does seem to be coming in here. When I do see the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, the 10th and the 12th card here, these are archetypal situations. Archetypal, why can't I speak? Situations here. Not so much stopping and, putting yourself at ease here. This is kind of like you've been suspended. You need to, it's kind of, what is the word? We need to really allow this to kind of wash over us in a way. It's kind of, God, what is the word I'm trying to find here? Whatever, I'll get to it. But, these refer more to events that I feel like are furthering us along the journey. They might not seem fair, especially when the Hangman is there and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, all right, I've come to this point, and now why am I being strung up like this? This last time, it feels like, oh my God, wait, what's happening here? You thought, this is all like smooth energy, we're kicking this out. Yes, it's a little bit confusing in the beginning. We might be kind of stuck in fantasy, but we're bringing that down into reality. Then all of a sudden, the Wheel of Fortune turns, and we're at this Hangman position, and it kind of feels like we're being suspended, and it was not our choice. It's surrender. There's a sense of surrendering here because it is putting us on the right path, and we are going to get there, but we need to surrender to this energy and allow it to play itself out and not try to fight it, not try to encompass it in a negative aspect to force something to happen, to force our way towards something. I feel this mostly as what we need to do when this comes up. This is an energy that is forcing us to surrender, a situation that is forcing us to surrender, something that is taking us out, events that might seem difficult at the time, issues, that might crop up, or feelings that might crop up that might seem, halting, frustrating, stopping type of energy here that makes us have to be in this position. But it doesn't feel like we have chosen almost to do this. It kind of feels like, again, you've been suspended upside down all of a sudden out of nowhere. It's just, you don't know what this is what this is at this time. You don't know why you're being stopped, and you might be frustrated by it, but know that the universe is forcing you into this position, forcing you to look at something, forcing something to halt in its tracks at this time, or when that wheel turns. It's forcing us into this position here. And again, there's a need to surrender because it's trying to push us towards this. Surrender to the information that's coming in, surrender to the situation that is, happening here, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning and it's getting us where we want to go. We're getting on a new path here towards the Nine of Cups. But the Hangman is, look at the way the Fool is looking at the Hanged Man. We all want this success. He's trying to move forward. He's trying to move towards this. But this Fool here, even though we're starting something new, is looking at this Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man is teaching us something in terms of how we're getting here and how best to get here. And what we really need to do, and what we really need to, what we really need to analyze here. Again, with that Virgo full moon, where it's bringing up some type of analytical energy where we can look at something. We can look at, how do we achieve that security? This is that long-term, prosperous, contentment type of security that that Virgo full moon is going to give us here. What is our safety? What makes us feel good? All these cups here. How do we get all these cups? Whether it be, having that really good paycheck every month, and being, or having that house, having that partner, having that career. It could be all of those things, or it could be some of them. It could be one of them. Whatever that dream is for you, whatever is your your long-term sustainable energy here, that long-term comfort, that long-term stability and safety that you crave here. Because again, that's coming up with that Virgo full moon. It's saying, all right, you know, string up Aquarius. As soon as like you're running forward, it's like all of a sudden you're like, woo, and then all of a sudden it's like someone grabs you with that rope and strings you up, and you're like, not so fast. Did I just say Virgo? I don't know why I said Virgo. I hope I meant the full moon. Anyways, everyone's like, okay, suddenly stop, Aquarius, and you're like, wait, what? I was trying to get here, and you're gonna get there. Look, look, look. I mean, like, look here. Cannot speak. The Hangman is right next to the Fool. So you're going to get there as soon as we look within here, you know, as soon as we surrender fully to this energy and what it is trying to teach us, what it's trying to tell us here. And it's something to do with our contentment and how to get there, that safety and how to get there, how to get that to that triumphant feeling of our wishes coming true and that, you know, that comfort. What is it that you want? What is it that makes you feel that Nine of Cups there, okay, Aquarius? So that's really what I'm getting for you for this month. Let's look at your challenges. And I'm going to look at your challenges with a different deck. I'm going to look at them with, I think I want to use my Hermetic Tarot for you guys for your challenges. Let's check out your challenges for this month. Challenges for my Aquarians this month. Challenges for my Aquarians for February 2019. Challenges for my Aquarians. What will challenge them this month? What will be their challenges? We're getting the Two of Wands. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Two of Wands. Temperance. And this one too. Strength or fortitude. Interesting. There's going to need to be strength in overcoming and rebalancing ourselves from within here. We're going to need to have strength in, you know, coming into that energy, because temperance and fortitude, temperance brings up the need to balance from within, the need to look within and see what is not right here, what is not working for me, what needs to be fixed, what is, you know, bringing up these feelings of discontentment. And the Two of Wands at the beginning of it is that need to stop, you know, you have the world in your hands here. This is a great card for, again, being in your birthday month, you know, where we are looking towards the year ahead and we're like, how am I going to accomplish what I want? Or again, even years ahead, your life ahead here. And it's bringing up the energy to stop, look, and, you know, plan. How do we get there? Why do I want to get there? Where do I even want to direct this energy? It's like re-evaluating here what needs to be fixed. Because we want to get to a certain place here. Again, we might be even considering if what we were going towards is really what we want. We might need to face a fear within us. Maybe what we were doing is not balancing for us, is not working for us. We need to have the strength to really know what that is right now, to really overcome these situations, to really face those fears from within. This is like really having the courage here, taking your courage, taking the courage here to really look within and see, you know, and look at this realization, because I feel like, again, we're having some type of revelation or realization this month, or we're having multiple realizations this month. They're going to take strength and courage in really realizing and dealing with here. We're going to need moderation. We're also, again, because the energy is going to be so intense, there's going to be a lot of tension this month. You know, have some moderation in how we approach things, and, you know, really going for this and going for that. Try to be balanced this month. Try to strike a balance. Fortitude is, again, all about overcoming our demons here, overcoming what it is that is holding us back. Having the courage, the power, the control to make the changes so that we can overcome, you know, whatever fears, whatever, you know, scares us, whatever we are afraid to conquer here. And I think for a lot of us, it's within us that is stopping us, you know, overcoming those internal fears and realizing that we have more strength than we thought we did in overcoming them. All right, let's see what we get for love now. Not too bad for challenges. Let's look at love for you guys. I'm going to go back to my Aquarian Tarot for love. Get all my stuff back here. Love for my Aquarians this month for February 2019. Love and relationship for my Aquarians. Make sure to check out your 2019 yearly reading, guys. It talks about everything that is coming in this year for you, month by month. It's really awesome. So again, go check that out. Let's see what's coming in for love and romance for you guys. Love and romance for my Aquarians this month. We get Two of Rods. Interesting that it's a totally different deck. Same card, right? Love and romance. Six of Swords. Five of Swords. And what else is coming out here? In terms of love and relationships for my Aquarians this month. What will be coming in and what will be happening in terms of love and relationships in their love lives. February 2019. We get the Five of Rods. 2 5s. There's a lot of conflict here. A lot of conflict. A lot of people. I don't know what kind of situation we're all in here. Could all be in different ones, but there's a lot of conflict. I feel like I want one more. Interesting. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of conflicting energies, a lot of people saying this, saying that, or again, I feel, again, Aquarius, this could also be within you. We're having a lot of conflict, we're having a lot of, do I stay and fight for it, or is this too much? What is my worth here? Kind of energy here in the middle. And where, do I deliver this message? Somebody could also not be delivering a message back to you. This is interesting. Because the Two of Rods here again is, we hold the world in the palm of our hands. Where are we taking this energy? We can move towards many different directions in terms of love. Maybe we're thinking about the future. Maybe we're thinking about where we want to move even with a person. And it might not be working out this month. There's still sadness here, even though we have the palm, we have the world in the palm of our hands. There's disappointment. There's frustration, and it feels like we need to move on from something. The Six of Swords indicates that there's a movement here. I mean, it might be an actual physical move, but I do think we need to move on from a bitter past or situations. Or this could also be a need to forgive because we hold so much resentment and frustration here. There's a frustrating culminative energy of fighting and fighting within us and externally. And I just think that if there is a situation where it's time to, it's time to let it go. It's time to forgive and forget and move on from a negative past here, because it does seem like we're looking at the past and what was. Because look at the way he's looking that way. This guy's moving this way. This person's still looking back that way. So it's like we're trying to move on. We're trying to move forward here, and yet we're still looking back at why we're not satisfied, at why we're not happy. Maybe at a past situation as well for some of us. We could be looking at that. And the Five of Swords and the Five of Rods indicates, that there's competition, there's energy here, so maybe this person, maybe again, if we're interested in somebody, they're not, receiving it well, or again, we're thinking about a situation that in the past didn't work out, and we're trying to move on from it, but we're having this conflict here. With the Six of Swords and the Five of Swords, that's, sorry about that, guys. I actually just lost my feed for a second there. The thing died, so I'll get back into where I think I was there. The Five of Swords and the Six of Swords together, not great movement forward. We're wanting to move something into the past here, but the way we're fighting, the way we're going about it here is creating conflict, creating disruption. We're not maybe going about it in the right way, but we're trying to compete for something. We're trying to come out of something, come out of some sort of conflict, maybe make something clear. There's a lot of conflicting energy with the 2 5s there. And Knight of Swords says, we could end up feeling a little bit foolish about how we approach something, or again, a fighting energy, so we need to watch out for that. If we're making any decisions that are not really working out for us here, it's best to just not do it. Alright, let's see, let's clarify the Five of Swords and the Five of Rods. There might need to be some action taking and releasing something from the past, forgiving something and moving actually forward. If we want to move forward, we're going to have to deal with whatever sort of internal conflictions that we're having here. Okay? So let's clarify Five of Swords and Five of Rods. What does this mean for love for my Aquarians this month? Six of Swords, Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, we're being immature about something. There's an immature aspect here of wanting to take something, wanting something, so we're just going for it, or, we're not being very grounded in our approach here. 10 of Rods, and it's causing us a lot of frustration, a lot of heartache, feeling very, very bogged down. Again, that Page of Pentacles energy, it almost is like that energy that is, causing us to be a little bit more insecure. That frustrating building energy is kind of coming out in almost like a little fit, a rebellious fit. But what is happening here is causing a fight. because of some sort of internal dissatisfaction, dissatisfaction, why can't I speak? Dissatisfaction here that, or, a situation internally that we've been fighting or warring on here, that we've been frustrated about, something that we felt a loss in, or general, displeasure, loss, again, like somebody stabbed us in the back and we don't really understand why we're here. And what we need to do is, instead of looking at it from a childlike point of view where I didn't do anything wrong, I don't understand what happened here, I'm going to rebel, I'm going to create more problems, probably cause more issues here. So again, when you start feeling this way, don't take it out on your partner or somebody that you're interested in, or, create a problem because of it, because Ten of Rods is not a good card to get with that Five of Rods. I mean, that doubles it to, we have a fight here, we have some sort of competitive energy, where I just feel like we're competing, we're fighting about something, and it's leading to that Ten of Rods, which is just, a sense of oppression. It's just so much oppression. We're feeling a lot of guilt, a lot of doubt, a lot of frustration about, where we were, the decisions that we made, the way we acted here, and it's causing us to feel a little bit foolish. So watch out for that in terms of love this month. We could have, a lot of frustrating energies and this looking back type of energy, but what we're looking at, it doesn't feel like, it feels like we might be idolizing something with a sense of fantasy, and we need to ground ourselves in reality this month. What will really be sustainable? What do we really want? And how do we really communicate that? Alright, so let's look at a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for some advice for you guys this month. Advice for my lovely, lovely Aquarians. Advice for my Aquarians for February 2019. What will help them this month? What will help my Aquarians for February 2019? And we get, ooh, ancestors. Okay, awesome. The love and legacy of our DNA. So we could feel it. We could feel a lot of ancestors, a lot of energy around us from those that have passed on, those that are looking out for us here. I walk in their footsteps. Their wisdom inside me remains. I am unique yet carry a legacy. Their blood runs in my veins. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. So, ground yourself, balance yourself, listen to your intuition, listen to your ancestors, your guides, anything that's coming through at this time, because it can help you, okay? Alright, Aquarius, just stay strong this month. It's a great birthday month for you. A lot of revelations, a lot of change that can be made this month. Again, so check out the readings for this month for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa, almost just dropped the whole box there. It'll help you see what else is coming in for you. There's repeating cards and messages, so a lot of the messages could help you out this month. Also, guys, please check out your 2019 readings. And if you guys haven't, please subscribe and share. It helps the channel. And when I get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll do a huge giveaway. All right, Aquarius, have a wonderful birthday month. And check out your other videos for your weeklies and monthlies. All right, guys, bye.